What's a fact about sex that's actually a myth? A man will be scanning a woman's body for every fat roll, stretch mark, stray body hair, or other imperfection once she is naked, and he will jump out of bed and run away in horror seeing any of these things. Most men really don't go into such detail. When getting naked and frisky, you don't need to look like a porn star or a Hollywood body double for them to think you are plenty hot and sexy. Doctor here. One time a F17 patient and her boyfriend M16 came in for a consultation because she had been feeling really nauseous lately. I asked her if there was any way she could be pregnant. She confidently replied, "No." I asked if they weren't sexually active, or if they were using a birth control method. She said, "No, but we have sex standing up, which makes pregnancy impossible." Needless to say, she walked out with a prescription for folic acid and iron supplements. HA. Nice try, virgins. You're going to mess up the first time, like everyone else. Can't mess up if it never happens. Basically everything relating to the concept of virginity for women. That sex is supposed to hurt the first time. It's not. If sex is painful the first time, it either means you're not properly lubricated and relaxed, generally not enough foreplay, or there's another underlying medical condition going on. That you're supposed to bleed the first time. The vagina and hymen are stretchy, and it shouldn't be common to experience bleeding the first time. Conversely, if a woman's hymen is torn, it doesn't mean she's not a virgin. I didn't have any tearing until after childbirth. A friend of mine tore hers doing the splits on a trampoline. A torn hymen is not an indicator of sexual activity. I knew a lot of horse girls when we were all at the age of sexual discovery, and we're all talking about it with each other. Regular horse riding breaks many hymens. No one's mentioned squirting yet? Okay. Very few women are actually physically capable of squirting. It is also not the equivalent of jizz for a female. It's water and a little bit of pee. But in most porns, it's just pee. The idea that having sex with a virgin girl is a special and amazing experience. Quite the opposite, in my experience. I think the thrill is supposed to be that you're going into undiscovered territory. That pleasing a female partner is difficult or mysterious. Just fucking talk to her, you emotionally constipated potatoes. I asked for directions for years before someone finally told me where I needed to be going. This is how that conversation normally goes. Is this working for you? Is there something you'd like me to do? What you're doing is fine, you're really good. Are you sure? You don't seem to be enjoying it that much? Yeah, it's fine, it's soul destroying. I was always told that a woman's vagina would stretch more and more every time they had sex. And no one wants someone that has a loose vagina. It stretches, but it goes back to normal. This part is weird. Women deemed promiscuous who have sex 1,000 times are used up, whereas a married woman who has sex 1,000 times is generally not. What is it about different men that stretches? And it rarely incorporates giving birth, which can actually change anatomy. It seems to exclusively be having the wrong kind of sex. I'm shocked by the amount of patients who believe pulling out is foolproof against pregnancy. Sure, it's better than nothing, but 1 in 5 people who only use withdrawal will fall pregnant. And there is no protection against STDs. Withdrawal is best combined with another contraception like condoms. My hubby and I can confirm. Second kid was a pull and pray kid. That 1 in 5 statistic isn't really accurate. There's a 4 chance that the average person having a regular amount of sex and using the pull-out method correctly over the course of a year will get pregnant. There's a 20 chance that a person who's normal and not perfect at that method will get pregnant over the course of a year's sex. So on a per instance use case, it's much lower than 1 in 5. Either way, you're right. STDs suck. You can't get pregnant your first time. Yes, you can. The longer you go, the better it is. I have a condition, and it takes me a long time to finish. I'm talking like an hour. Some women take that personally, and most of them just don't seem to be able to last that long. Friction is a thing. It actually sucks. It's inconvenient at very least, dude. Thank you for being honest. This is something I'm struggling with, and how do you convey that to a partner you like? Hey, just gonna be a while, strap in. I feel like a braggadocious idiot mentioning it, but it truly makes me want to give up on sex sometimes. You should invest in some good lube. It can make all the difference. I've had multiple medications throughout my life that had this effect, mainly amphetamines in high school because I was ADHD, and I didn't realize that they were the problem because I had no previous sexual experience. Fortunately, the girl I was with was very sexual and very committed to making me come. Pressure and speed doesn't always get her there faster. In fact, overstimulation will probably make it more difficult to reach. Edit. Holy crap, guys. Thanks for the silver. Being gentle is going to get you so much further. Especially in the beginning. Pressure can build in time. Yep, steady, deep strokes are a very effective and efficient means to You don't need lube, because a woman's pussy is self-lubricating. Yes, it can be. But every person is different, and vaginal fluid dries pretty fast. It's a much better bet to have lube on hand just in case she's naturally more dry. Thank you a lot for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.